All right, we are live and we got 0 viewers in the chat, 0 viewers as of the start of this stream. I hope everyone is having a fantastic Sunday night. I'm hoping that I can get through the stream before the Buccaneers play in the NFL, obviously. I want to see if Brady can actually win this game. A lot of pressure on him. We do also have some packs potentially to open up. We have a promo pack from D&D, Forgotten Realms, Oath of the Gatewatch, Amonkhet, and Hour of Devastation. So we potentially can see some lottery cards on today's live stream. We might go lottery hunting. Today. We'll see. All right, we got 2 viewers right now. Also, congrats to all the winners. I got all your World Championship decks here beside me. Congrats to John, Zach, Patrick, and Brannon. These decks will be shipped out to you first thing tomorrow, as well as a bunch of packs here for my patrons. I will be shipping all these out at the post office as well tomorrow. So congratulations to everyone. Although these are just part of your tier. If you're on my reserve list tier for Patreon, you do get a card shipped out to you every single month. Gavin, how's it going? Thanks for joining us Sunday at live stream. We got Clay in the house as well. Hello back to you, Clay. All right. So, Sunday. It's going to be a little slow. I have a feeling it's going to be a bit of a slower stream. It's not a celebration stream or anything like that. It's just a regular Sunday night hangout stream. Just wanted to say hi to you guys and maybe potentially crack open. That's a little trippy. Ooh. But potentially crack open a few packs here. We do have a promo pack, and then we have 3 potential lottery card packs with Oath of the Gatewatch, Amonkhet, and Hour of Devastation, and potentially more packs. I do have some more set aside, but I don't. We'll see if it's just. We'll see. It might be a slower night for super chats and everything else. So we have a few packs open up regardless. John, how's it going? I hope you're having a fantastic Sunday night. Thanks for stopping in the stream today. All right. 6 viewers so far. Not the strongest start. What'd you guys think of the thumbnail that I used for my live stream, the Phyrexian Negator? My buddy drew that. You can actually get a shirt on my Spreadshirt shop with that exact image on it. If you guys haven't checked out my Spreadshirt shop, it is in the links in all my videos. Pretty proud of that reserve list table design. It's taken a while to ship. I've actually ordered one for myself to wear it in a video, wear it in future videos. And so far it's been about 2 weeks. So I'm hoping if people order from that shop that they actually don't experience the same waiting delays and shipping delays that I have. But it is the first time they are printing that design. So maybe that's what's, taking them a little longer than normal to ship something out like that. Yes, this is the beer sponsor of tonight's live stream. It is Stiegl, which is a Austrian beer. Very, very good beer. Very good beer. That's good. That's good. If you guys are having beers or coffees, which for me, it's a little too late to have that. But if you guys are drinking beers as well, let me know in the chat what beer you are drinking tonight. Or if you're not a beer drinker, maybe it's wine, maybe it's whiskey. Let me know. Maybe it's spirits. All right. Still at 6 viewers. Not a very active live stream tonight. That's okay. We can take it slow. Not a problem. Let's take it slow. Maybe the notification or the thumbnail is a deterrent to this live stream. It's the first time I've used that as a thumbnail for one of these live streams. Maybe that's actually slowing things down. Buffalo Trace Bourbon. Nice bourbon. A little hard for me on a Sunday night, but to each his own. Bourbon is more of a Saturday, Friday thing for me. Or a Sunday brunch, maybe earlier in the day when I have time to take a nap after drinking some bourbon. But nonetheless, that sounds really nice. We are down to 5 viewers. Yeah, maybe this live stream is not being shared out. I think I did release 2 videos today, so that actually could affect the amount of views we are getting. I know that if you release more than 3 videos, typically That actually puts a damper on the views. It seems like YouTube will think that you're spamming too much if you put out more than 2 videos a day. I guess the live stream could be construed as a video, although live streams for me, I make them private after I'm done the videos, so they don't stay up on the channel. Johnny, how's it going? It could be watching the ads. It could be watching the ads. Yeah, maybe. See the ads, I'm not sure, but like I figure so whenever it asks me when I'm creating these streams, like, do you want your stream to be monetized? I'm like, yes, but not because I want ads to run on the stream, but I figure that if I'm gonna get super chats, like, do you have to be like, do you have to make it monetized to get super chats, or can you still receive the super chats even if you turn monetization off? I have no idea. So that's why I always just put monetization on, anyways. But if that's the case, if that actually if you can get super chats regardless of the monetization status for the live stream, then I'm just going to do monetization off from now on. Maybe there is just too many ads or something going on right now. Gavin says Marlet liquor and Carlsberg beer. That's a good combination. That's a dangerous combination, but a very good combination. Very fun combination. Jake Johnson's in the house. Says hi all. Hi Jake. Thanks for joining this Sunday night live stream. As always, a pleasure. And congrats again to all the winners. I don't think any winners right now from the World Championship decks are actually in the stream, but it was Brandon, John, Zach, Patrick Long, and yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, John, Brandon, Patrick Long, and Zach. So congratulations to all the winners as well. Video is not doing too good. There you go, Brandon. There you go. Congratulations. You won one of the World Championship decks. I already got it. I'm going to ship them in these boxes in a padded envelope. So these will be going to you hopefully tomorrow after work. I'll be heading to the post office to check my PO box and to ship all this stuff out. I also have a lot of cards to ship out to my patrons as well here. So, and the winner of obviously the Carnage Tyrant. So that John Michael, you will be getting your card as well. I know. Sorry about that, Jake. You did not win this time. You did not win this time. However, you usually do well whenever we have a box opening on the channel and when you purchase one of the collector packs. But unfortunately, I know John R. Unfortunately, not Johnny. Yeah. Too many Johns. There's way too many Johns. Too many Johns. Too many Jakes as well. Jake Johnson. That is also a very common name on the channel. Brandon, however, is not. Very easy to differentiate that. What flavor of packs do you have tonight? So what we have tonight potentially to open up, we have a promo pack of Dungeons & Dragons Forgotten Realm, and we're going lottery hunting today. We have Oath of the Gatewatch, we have Amonkhet, and Hour of Devastation. So potentially, if we get any super chats, we might see a lottery card, maybe an expedition, maybe one of the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, some Amonkhet and Hour. I say that, but to be honest, I actually like those invocations. They look nice. I think they're a bit underrated, but their prices have been going up a lot lately. So there's definitely interest there in the market. So many. There you go. Look, how many Johns do we have in the stream right now? We got John, Nelson, Johnny, and then, no, that's it right now. But we have a ton of Johns. I think even on Patreon, we have at least 2, maybe. I think the name that shows up most on Patreon, what name shows up most on Patreon? Let me check, actually. What's the most common name on my Patreon? Let me just double check, just because I'm curious right now that we're talking about it. Mark. Okay, so it looks like the most common name is Jake, I think. Yeah, I believe that's the most common name. And speaking of Jake, there we go. We have 2 super chats back to back. I missed those. Okay, so what do we have? Oath of the Gatewatch is what Jake wants to see. And Brandon, okay, so Brandon says Amonkhet. There we go. So Amonkhet and Oath of the Gate. Wow, things are getting starting off fast out the gate. Let's start with the Oath of the Gatewatch. Thank you so much, Jake, for the super chat. Let's see if we can pull an invocation on a live stream. Actually, no, this is not invocations. These are the expeditions. We got Dazzling Reflection, Umara Entangler. We got Brute Strength, Unnatural Endurance. Then we have a Pulse of Marasa and a Zulapart Chain Mage with a Zada's Commando, Crumbling Vestige with a Jwar Isle Avenger and a Hedron Crawler. Make a stand. Let's make a stand, guys. Grasp of Darkness, great card. Great card in Standard. We have Relentless Hunter. I don't think we have an expedition, guys. We have an Oath of Chandra, though. And we have a Full Art Swamp. That is it. That is it. We did not pull, unfortunately, an expedition, but we have another chance right now, thanks to Brannon. Let's see what we get. Okay, Amonkhet it is. That's what you wanted to see. Let's see some Amonkhet. We did not get a waste, Johnny, unfortunately. Pack Opening Attic is in the house. Please go check out his channel. He has great openings. He says, hi, everyone. Hi, Pack Opening Attic. Let's see what we get here. Nimble Blade Kenra. We get a Sparring Mummy. Naga Oracle. Naga, please. Tormenting Voice. Dune Beetle. Initiates Companion. Then we get a Pitiless Vizier, Spidery Grasp with a Pursue Glory, Unwavering Initiate, and then we have a Arona's Monument, not a bad uncommon, actually. Really good uncommon. And then we have a Kenra Charioteer, Trample. Other creatures you control have Trample. This is pretty good and limited. And then we have a Reduce to Rebel. Do we have... No, unfortunately, I don't think we have a foil on this one either. But we do have nothing really. Pull from tomorrow. Or we could just pull from today. Pull a good card from today. And then we get a Island. Just a regular Amonkhet Island. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. Nothing crazy, unfortunately. But it is what it is. It's all about just cracking packs open on these streams anyways. Thanks so much, Brandon and Jake, for those super chat donations. Really means a lot. Let's see if we missed any chats right now. Hello from Barrie, Ontario. Wow, Josh, how's it going? Thanks for joining this Sunday night live stream. Johnny says, I've known at least 16 Chris and Chris's. Yeah, Chris is a very common name. For me, I know a ton of Alexes. I have 3 friends named Alex. 3 friends, close friends named Alex as well. So Alex is one of those names that's always been around. Me personally. Johns, there's lots of Johns. Sean's as well. I've known a lot of Sean's. Sean's, Johns, and Alex. Those are the 3 names that always seem to circle me. All right, what do we got? Any more comments in the chat? No? All right, nice quiet chat today. Though we only have 12 viewers, so that's a low end of the viewer scale. Jake says, I've been very lucky on YouTube lately. I'll try to give back to the community as much as I can. Hey, I always appreciate every time you send a super chat, Jake. You know that, man. But obviously, I know times are tough as well. And I know what's going on with your work. You're saying that you may potentially be forced into a situation of getting the root beer float. That's what I'm saying, to make it YouTube friendly. And if you don't want to get the root beer float, then maybe you might lose your job, and that's a pretty rough position to be in. That actually it's a good, interesting segue to the Mattcast earlier. I did mention there that there is a new channel that I am developing right now. I've already filmed and edited 4 videos for the channel. They're all private, but the channel is going to be mostly about flipping collectibles and items that you'd find at flea markets, garage sales, yard sales, and thrift stores. and it's mostly collectibles, but there's other items there that I do purchase and that are not just collectible items. Mostly it is going to be collectibles, but it's not always going to be collectibles. But I think it's going to be a great channel in general because it's a lot of the stuff that I was doing on the channel lately, like the thrift store stuff, like me going to flea markets. I will go to flea markets and thrift stores, not always just for Magic the Gathering cards, though that was obviously the theme of the channel. Those videos always did well, and I was watching a ton of like thrift store videos and a ton of like garage sale videos on YouTube for the last few months. So I thought, why not just make a channel and film the document what I'm doing actually to go and hunt for collectibles and try to flip them either on eBay or locally as well. And whatever I don't flip, I'm always buying stuff that I'm going to be collecting anyways, like, Marvel Legends, video games and stuff like that. Stuff that that will find a home. So I think it's going to be a good channel. I'm pretty proud of the videos that I've already made on the channel that are private right now, but I don't want to make the channel public until I have a ton of videos already shot and edited because I'm worried about the winter time. Because right now, like I can still go to garage sales and I can still make content that way and gather content like that. But once winter hits and it gets really cold outside, yeah, I'm pretty much limited to only thrift stores, flea markets, and that's basically it. The garage sales is such a great component. I've been hitting up garage sales every weekend for the past 3 weeks, and it's just a ton of fun going there, talking to people, flipping through things, scanning items, seeing what they sell for on eBay, trying to find collectibles. It's just an absolute blast, and hopefully you guys can share in on some of that excitement. But I'll definitely post the channel here soon. It's going to be up in maybe a month or so, maybe a little later than a month. I'm not sure. I just want to make sure I have enough content already edited and ready to go. But I think you guys will respond well to it because a lot of the content is already similar to what I'm doing. So it's not like that much of a segue from what I already have been doing on my channel. So hopefully you guys enjoy. I'll pin the actual channel in the community tab. I'll probably do a little promo for the channel as well. Maybe at the beginning of like a few market mover videos to try to get some traction there. But I'm hoping the channel does well, regardless of my YouTube channel here. Regardless of whoever goes and subscribes to that channel, I'm hoping a lot of people do. But if that doesn't really happen, that's fine because I actually think YouTube will respond well to the channel. I think it'll get in the algorithm. I don't know how quick it'll take. It could take like 10 videos plus for YouTube to really start picking up the channel, but I think the thumbnails are good. The names, the actual titles for the videos are good. The content in general, I think is good. So I'm pretty proud of it. So hopefully you guys will enjoy it as well. Let's go back to the comments now. Josh says, thanks for the shout out, kids. Thought it was cool. Been watching for a while. Just recently subscribed after watching Bad Boy interview. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, that was probably one of the best Mattcasts that I've done. So really, thanks for tuning in. It's really cool to have viewers in Ontario watch my channel. It's crazy. I've only been recognized once, however, at a LGS in Toronto, and that was interesting because I probably am recognized a little more than that. Not to say like, oh, I'm recognized everywhere, but that guy actually liked my content. I'm pretty sure I've been recognized at least once or twice by people who don't like my content or just hate me. And that's whatever it is, what it is. Teach their own. People, you're not going to be liked by everyone. And that's just something you have to come to terms with. It just is what it is. No one's going to be liked by everyone. It's very rare that a person like that exists. Jake says, sign me up on your new channel. I love your content, man. Thanks, dude. Yeah, I think you would love the channel. If you like the random buy videos and you like any of the thrift store videos that I've been doing on the Mattcaster Mage channel, this channel is for you, like 100%. It's basically catered more towards you. If you like mostly just not the random buys, like the market mover stuff, then maybe it's not so much for you, but for sure, if you like the random buys and the thrift store videos, then yeah, 100% the channel will be for you. Cooking with Veronica, my wife says, Legos, here we go. # spoiler. There you go. That's a spoiler for you guys. Legos. Yes, something you'll see a lot on the channel. Coach says you can pay your wife to film you at the garage sales as a tax write-off. 100%, yeah. I can just list her as an employee as well, and that's also a tax write-off. But I don't think she's legally allowed to work in Canada right now, though. She's not a Canadian citizen. Justin Trudeau wants mass immigration, but she doesn't want my wife for some reason. He doesn't want my wife to be a Canadian citizen. Okay, so did you ever figure out the Patreon community tab? Nope. No, I did not. I don't know what's going on with that. That's a very odd bug. But it's honestly, it's nothing. Like, I get a decent amount of people on my Patreon, but it's Patreon's never been. Yeah, it's just like the last giveaways that I did. I thought that would have enticed a lot more people to join my Patreon, but I only really had like 3 to 4 people join, which is kind of crazy considering like I was giving out like decks worth well over $100 that month, and I thought it was a great time for people to jump in if they ever thought about jumping in. So whatever, it is what it is. It's nothing that I really care to figure out. I got my Patreon tiers, I got the giveaways that I do every once in a while. It is what it is. I think my Patreon is a great way to support my channel, but I also have other ways like my TCG player affiliate link and my Spreadshirt shop, which with all the shirts that I have designed there. So those are other ways to support the channel as well. Who wouldn't like your content? It's so useful. Well, thank you. Like, I think this channel specifically is way more useful because it shows you how to flip items that you'll find at thrift stores and garage sales. Also through like the apps, like there's the scanning feature with eBay with your phone. It basically treats it like I guess a QR code. There's the Google app where you can scan images of something and then it'll actually bring up Google search results and you can go to sold. Like you can actually go to shopping and it'll take you right to eBay. So there's a lot of really useful information on this new channel that is coming up. And I really hope you guys, like, I'm stoked to show you guys. I'm really hoping you guys subscribe to that channel as well. But if not, that's totally cool. It is what it is. I don't hold it against you. I think the channel will do well anyways, regardless of this channel's help. But obviously, a nice initial push right in the beginning would be very beneficial, and it would give me that little extra kick I would need. Hey, Pause is in the house. How's it going? It's going great, Pause. I hope you're having a fantastic Sunday as well. Gavin says, I watch magic YouTube and thrift videos the most. Wow. Okay. Then Gavin, like, this channel is going to be perfect for you. Then you're going to really enjoy the content. Hopefully. I'm hoping I get good constructive criticism when I release the videos of things I can do better. I'm still in the process of maybe getting a GoPro because I think having a GoPro either on my head like a doofus or like on my chest or somewhere where it's a little more functional, because what I'll have my wife kind of filming me and filming stuff, but we always can't get the best angles because it's kind of weird just going to a garage sale with your cell phone out like this and just kind of filming items. We've already been called out once for filming at one of the garage sales that we went to for the new channel, and it was really awkward and uncomfortable. It was weird because like you guys will see the video, but yeah, it was one of those things. I don't want to be put in weird situations like that a lot. I guess they thought like maybe I was a narc or something, and like there's people walking around the garage sale without masks during COVID. I okay, I guess maybe they were a little worried about that. They thought I was like some sort of like rat or something, but I was just literally filming the items. We try not to film anyone's faces, just the items that we're talking about. The only faces we film will be mine. Um, so hopefully we stay out of that. But a GoPro for sure. The only problem is it's very wide angle with the GoPros, so you will get a pretty big circumference, and I will unintentionally probably film people's faces from time to time if I do get the GoPro strapped to my chest for videos. But the GoPros are a lot more useful for these style videos. So I'm hoping that maybe I can get a GoPro in the near future. Brandon says, I've made money pulling cards from my collection that I didn't know spiked until I watched your market movers. Well, thanks, man. Yeah. That's all I really want to do, right? Showcase some cards. Hopefully you guys go through your collections. If you're someone who just got back into Magic after a few years, and you can use my channel as a piece of information that you can basically cater to what your cards are and be like, well, these cards moved up the most today. Maybe these are part of your collection. It's time to go through those collections, go through those bulk bins, right? Pack Opening Addict says, I look forward to that new channel, Matt. It'll be cool and different content. Yes, thank you so much, Pack Opening Addict. And if you guys like Magic the Gathering content, please check out his channel. He does fantastic box openings as well. Coach says, what am I talking about? Veronica should be the star of the show. You film her making the deals. She should be more of the showrunner for sure. She is part of the videos. You see her in the videos and you hear her a lot. She speaks a lot. So you definitely will hear her voice a lot in the videos as well. Um, Brian says, yeah, finally getting a chance to sit down, have a beer, and tune in. Good evening, folks. Good evening, Brian. Thanks for joining in this beautiful Sunday night live stream. Billy says, hello from Kentucky, USA. Hey, there we go. All the way from Kentucky. Thank you so much for joining this stream. Pause says, I'm a true picker, Matt. I'll love to learn more. Ooh, there you go. If you're a picker, you're going to love this channel. This channel is catered right for you, man. Honestly, Pause, I really hope you do enjoy it. Jake says, have you considered Mattcasting Tragic? I've tried to get Tragic on, but I don't have his email. He doesn't have his email listed on YouTube. I've replied to a few of his comments before inquiring about that, but to no avail. But to be honest, I'm okay retiring the Mattcast. I've done 12 videos and they are a lot of work to do. And there are a lot of work scheduling them and everything. And as much as I like doing them, I also have to respect what YouTube is essentially telling me with the algorithm. Those videos just don't do well. They really don't. And I like the fact that I can put, YouTubers on there smaller than me too, and try to showcase them and try to get them some subs, some exposure. But at the end of the day, they just don't do well in general, those videos. And there's probably better ways for me to collab than the Mattcast. There might be easier ways. I thought it was a good way to collab, especially during COVID. And we're here in Canada, there's not a lot of Magic Gathering YouTubers around me. Most of them are in the States. At least most of the people I talk to. There is definitely Canadian Magic Gathering YouTubers. I just don't really collab with them. I don't really talk to them and engage with them much. So it's unfortunate, but if there's any other way to collab in the future, I'm totally okay with that. Pause says, I have a GoPro, but don't know how to use it. I'm such a tool. Hey, well, if you're looking to sell a GoPro, maybe hit me up. I think I'm kind of in the mood I'm in the market for one, I should say. Although I need to look at the specs and stuff to know exactly which ones work best for these specific style of videos. If you discuss with them what you're doing in advance, you'll lower their guard. That's true. That's a good point. I think the GoPro, I mean, they'll see the GoPro, and if they're not cool with that, they'll probably let you know right away. The GoPro is a pretty obvious dead giveaway that you're filming, right? It is small. Some people might not notice it. But at the end of the day, just say you're a YouTuber, and usually that kind of deters them. Although, then they start asking more and more questions. What's your channel? What's the thing? And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but I feel like it's their guard's still kind of up. Some people, if they hear that you're doing videos on YouTube and that's why you're filming, they actually get really interested and they want to know more in a good way. Some people are more inquisitive in a negative way. So we'll see how that goes. Jake says, I've decided not to trade in or sell cards at my LGS. They changed their policy and only do 65% of market low on trade-ins. That really hurts. Ooh, yeah, 65% of market low, TCG low. Yeah, that is pretty rough. Yeah, I would. The only thing I would ever consider trading into an LGS is bulk or really low end cards that are very hard to sell, either on Marketplace or on eBay. Something, yeah, or TCG players. Something that's just anything that's under $1. Those are the type of things I would be trying to trade it in at in bulk for a lot of those type of cards. And then try to trade those in for trade credit and use that extra trade credit to get maybe reserve list cards or sealed product. But reserve list cards is probably the best thing to get with that. Something that holds more value. That's what I would do with that. Anything that's if you're getting 65 trade credit, just try Facebook Marketplace or Facebook groups to sell, or even eBay would be a good way to sell single cards. Yeah, lottery paradox engine, $30. Yeah, just sell that to me or sell that to someone else who would enjoy the card. That is way too cheap. Coach says, I guess if it was a median, it would be good. Market low is rough. But seen it much worse too. Yeah, I've seen worse than that too. But it's still pretty low. All right, we got 11 likes. Can we get up to 15 likes? So far, we have 17 viewers, still on the lower end, but we're getting there. We're getting there slowly. It's the stream started off pretty slow. So far, we are at the half-hour mark. Also, if you were one of the winners and you are watching this stream, please send me your shipping address on Patreon because I will be trying. Well, I'm going to try my best to ship these out tomorrow as long as I get all the appropriate shipping addresses. So, Patrick Long, please send me your shipping address. I think I already have Zach Martin's, but I don't have Brandon. I think I might have your shipping address. If I don't, please message me on Patreon so I get your shipping address. Hey, thanks, Pause. That means a lot. Jake says, I bought 300 reserveless cards and a Sarah Sanctum. Wow. 300 reserveless cards and a Sarah Sanctum. The Sarah Sanctum is a pretty hefty card there. What is that at right now in the market? Has it went up again lately? Let's see. Sarah Sanctum, what is that selling for its market price? About 327 right now currently on the market. So what did you buy it for? That's so it's went up its highest point recently was 340 on the market, and that was in mid-June. That was its highest point. Brilliant. Thank you, Patrick. If you're looking at the stream, I just got your shipping address. Awesome. I will be shipping out your deck tomorrow. Thank you so much, Patrick. And Brandon, definitely send me your shipping info as well on Patreon. 240. That's a great deal. That's a very good deal, especially if it's in a light play to near mint condition. That's very good. Yeah, very light play. Good deal. Gavin says, was it possible for me to win or did I have to do something to enter? You just have to be a patron and that's how you're entered. The video is actually, I just released the video today. It was released about a little over 2 hours ago. So you can go check that out. But yes, all the patrons were part of the entry and I went by numbers, a random number generator, and there was 4 winners. All right. So we did open up 2 packs earlier. We have a few more packs to go. If anyone wants to partake in a supporting a channel, we have an Adventure in the Forgotten Realms promo pack, and we can go lottery hunting with an Hour of Devastation pack as well. Pause says that's such a cool giveaway. Yeah, like here's the thing. I did so well on that random buy that I had at a flea market that I thought, why not just give those World Championship decks? Because it was hard to price those things because they're a bit faded and they weren't in the best condition. And I know they all have been going up lately. If I actually included the prices in that random buy of all the World Championship decks, I think the random buy ended up being around $500 in total for like a $200 buy. If I added the prices of all those in there, it would have been well over like $700. So like it would have been an insane random buy. It was an insane random buy regardless. But these World Championship decks, I thought were just a nice way to give back to the channel, everyone who's been watching, especially the random buy videos. And that's what I'll do every once in a while. If I get a good random buy, I'll part some of the stuff out as like a giveaway to my patrons, like only patrons, to just because they're the ones who are supporting the channel the most, and it just feels like it's more applicable, to give it to the patrons. But yep, I will be shipping these decks out tomorrow. So really happy for all the winners. Hopefully, maybe they can just sleeve them up and play. Honestly, they're not in the best condition, but they're playable. And one of those decks has like City of Traders is in there. You know, that's a very, I mean, the regular Exodus version of that card is very expensive. You got like City of Traders, Grim Monolith. Like one of the decks is just straight value. The other ones are still good. There's still like some fetch lands and everything else in there, but regardless, they're probably gonna be fun to play. Jason says if they doing an additional 65 of the original 65, then I can see Knight as well. So might as well sell the big bog dealers at that point. Yeah, that's true. Someone say 7th edition foils. Uh-oh. What's going on with 7th edition foils now? I actually need to design a shirt. I have a few shirts in my Spreadshirt shop with different like reserve list kind of designs. I do have my new logo that someone designed for me up there as well, if you guys want to take a look at that shirt. But I definitely got to do some sort of 7th edition foil shirt. That'd be kind of funny. I got to think of like a funny tagline and a graphic to go along with it. Jake says, Matt, unfortunately, I don't have fascist book, so I can't sell on there. I need to find another outlook. Well, if you know someone like your wife or someone, if they have Facebook, they could probably sell on there. That is it. I found Facebook is a very good place though to sell. Sadly, it's true. It is. Yeah, I guess eBay then would probably your next bet. But I always like Facebook because you actually meet up in person if they're close enough. If you're gonna do a big deal, obviously. DJ Longhair is in the house. Thanks for stopping by the stream. You definitely did make it. Pause says you're doing great with your logos, Mattcaster. Yeah, thanks. That logo is done by MTG Obsession. Yeah, he reached out to me. He's a graphic designer by trade, and he thought he'd whip up some little designs for me, little logos and a little video intro. And I said, yeah, sure. And he did it. And I was blown away with how professional it looked. And it was exactly kind of the style that I was going for. I kind of like 8-bit. I've always been obsessed with like 8-bit style gaming and 8-bit style music and graphics. And yeah, he whipped up something that I think really is perfect for the channel. So I'm really grateful for what he did. Facebook MTG sick deal is good stuff if you have the money. Oof, nice. Yeah, that is a good idea. All right. What's the time at right now? So 7:42. We got 22 right now in the chat. We got 17 likes. Let's see if we can get up to 20 likes and maybe the stream will be shared to more subscribers. We also still have a few more packs to potentially open up in the stream. If we got any more super chats, we got a Adventures of Forgotten Realm promo pack, and we have an Hour of Devastation pack, which potentially could have a lottery card. Probably won't, but it might. It might. We opened up 2 packs already, Oath of the Gatewatch and Amonkhet, and the rares that we got, nothing to write home about. It was an Oath of Chandra and Pull from Tomorrow. So nothing too crazy, unfortunately. Pull from Tomorrow is actually not a bad card, but it's not one of the higher end cards in Amonkhet. Jake says, I'm going to send you a gift soon. A useful gift, hopefully. Ooh, okay. Okay. All right. A useful gift. Is it a knife? Because someone has said I could use a knife, but I actually do have a knife to open boxes with. I sometimes will just use my scissors because they're closer and I get lazy in videos. Hey, there you go, Mr. DJ Longhair. Let's do it. Sure. Let's open up the promo pack. Let's see what we get. We have D&D Adventures of the Forgotten Realm promo pack. Hopefully we pull some nice spice. Maybe we'll pull ooh, I think we got a Planeswalker in the front. Ooh, nice. Zariel. Right there, right off the bat, Mythic Planeswalker. Great pull right off the gate. And our next card is a Magic Missile. Not too bad. With another Mythic. Another Mythic. Brazen Borrower, not bad. I think this card, unfortunately, is in one of the Challenger decks, so the price is probably down quite substantially. But regardless, that was a really good promo pack. Holy cow. That was amazing. Thank you so much for that, DJ. Yeah, I'll make sure I get on to one of your Thursday roundtables eventually if I have the time. Hopefully, we can do that maybe the next week or so. What do we have here? A few more comments I missed. Perfect. Nice little cat emojis there from Bobby. What do we have? Do you play? I play Commander. Yes, I do play Commander. Yes. Modern is the one I play the most at the store. Commander is more of like a fun thing I'll play at home with friends or something. Same as Pauper. I like Pauper. Pauper's real fun. Okay, so Bobby says, "Are you excited for the new 3-mana Dark Magician?" That's funny. Pause says, "Great hit." That was a pretty good hit. That was a pretty good hit. 2 good hits in that pack, actually. Yeah, the pull from tomorrow is not a bad card. Surprisingly, it's better than I thought it was. When I looked it up after just to do a quick little price check, I was like, oh, okay, it's like over $2 that rare. It's actually better than I thought. And for a rare from Amonkhet to be over $2 is pretty decent, actually. Yeah, MTG attitude, probably. Yeah, he's not here tonight though. I don't know where he is, but although I know he likes his Sundays with his family, which I can't blame him for that. My wife doesn't like when I do streams too long either. I try to keep them around an hour length now. Some of the streams in the beginning were going way over an hour and a half to 2 hours, and I thought I'd whittle it down to about an hour. I think an hour is a pretty sufficient amount of time for these streams now. But we'll see. It depends on how much fun we're having and stuff too, right? Um, so far, this stream has been pretty good. Let's see. Yes, you definitely brought me some luck. There you go. Super chat actually brought me some luck there. We do have Hour of Devastation potentially to open up. So the next sponsor of this live stream will get to see if we pull an invocation in this pack. I've had pretty decent luck with Hour of Devastation. I've pulled lottery cards out of Hour of Devastation Amonkhet. I've pulled them out of Oath of the Gatewatch. I pulled them out of Battle for Zendikar, but I have never pulled a lottery card out of Kaladesh and Aether Revolts. For whatever reason, I just have terrible luck with those packs. I think they're maybe a little bit more rare than the ones from Amonkhet. I think, what is it, Amonkhet? What's the pull ratio here? I think it lets you know right in the back, right? The premium pull rates. So, premium cards are 1 in 67. But Masterpiece series odds are approximately 1 in 1. Wow. 1 in 1,935. I think actually Kaladesh is a little harder. I think it's like 2,200 and something. I think so. I might be wrong on that, but I think Kaladesh masterpieces are a little more difficult to pull than the Amonkhet ones. I'm just reminding. Jason says, still haven't heard back from my email. Just reminding. Well, let me just double check. I might have looked at it and then sometimes I reply to people in my brain. Have you guys ever done that where you read an email and you think you've replied in your head, but you actually haven't replied? Let's see, Jason. Yeah, I see your email here. So what was this from? No, that's earlier. I think we just followed the same old thread, right? 7 days ago. Shadow. Okay, so this is about the shadows over Innistrad box, potentially, yeah. Yeah, so what did I think I replied? Okay. Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll set a community tab. I'll ask a poll on the community tab, get a feel for it, and see what people are more interested in: Torment, loose packs, or packs of Shadow over Innistrad, and then we'll see what is the consensus there, and then we'll hopefully get a box open for around Halloween, because I'm trying to do a fun Halloween opening. Could be like Shadows of Innistrad, original Innistrad potentially, if they're very hard to get a hold of, or Torment, all very, very applicable to Halloween. So that'd be really cool. Yeah, no, it's weird when you do that, where you think you replied to someone in your head, and then you actually didn't. And then you're like, huh, wonder why they haven't replied to my email yet. And then you go back and you're like, oh, that's because I haven't replied to their email. That's why. Best set for me. What is the best set for me? Oof. I'm very nostalgic for like sets that are not like, people probably don't necessarily hate, but they get a bad rap. Like, I really love Gate Crash and I really love Return to Ravnica, because I played in that era a lot. That was the first time I played a lot of competitive. Magic was mostly around that block. I also really loved Magic 2014. It's around the same era because I loved Young Pyromancer. I was obsessed with Young Pyromancer. I thought I was like the most broken uncommon. At the time, it was pretty broken. What else? Innistrad, original Innistrad. I really love that set. Recent sets: Shadows of Innistrad, Eldritch Moon, more recent. Ikoria for the triomes. Yeah, but I don't like I don't get too nostalgic for really old sets, because I didn't play back in that era. I was more of a modern player. So I don't have incredible nostalgia for those specific sets. Although, I mean, I'm not gonna say no to older boxes of cards. If I can get them for the right price, of course I would say yes to older boxes. But yeah, when it comes to just favorite sets, yeah, like Gate Crash from the Ravnica, the original Innistrad, Shadows of Innistrad is great too as well. Yeah, I guess that's it. Let me know what your favorite sets are in the chat. Yeah, the first Conspiracy was good. I liked Conspiracy Take the Crown a little better though. I had a lot of fun playing like multiplayer games with that at friends' houses. We did like some drafts for that set. We drafted Eternal Masters as well. Conspiracy Take Crown, I really love that set. Like the uncommons in that set were just insane. Beast Within. Oh my god, yeah, it was just really, really good set. First Zendikar, yeah, that's definitely a great set too. Tempest, another fantastic set. New Phyrexia as well, 100%. Cold Snap for Christmas. Yeah, that would actually be a really good one. Cold Snap as well. Cold Snap, I mean, I could always go cheap though for Christmas and do Kaldheim, because Kaldheim's a pretty appropriate opening for Christmas time, right? Um, like a Kaldheim collector box. But yeah, Cold Snap is definitely, or even Ice Age, right? But Cold Snap will be more fun to open up than Ice Age. Although Ice Age does have reserve list cards, but Cold Snap has foils. So yeah, that's a tough one. OG Ravnica, yeah, 100%. That's another great set. Yep. A lot of my early random buys before I started YouTube had a lot of like the original like Dissension and Ravnica City of Guild cards in there. That's what kind of reinvigorated my love for Magic again, was buying lots of collections and just going through them, just rediscovering the art, but also rediscovering the value of some cards that it like blew my brain. I was like, holy crap, these cards, that's worth this much. Then I researched it and I saw which decks it went in. Then like, obviously you have deductive logic. Oh yeah, that's why it's good. It's because of this. It goes in this deck. This deck does really well. This is actually a really good card. But also the value of the older cards was something that really got me to start buying more packs again as well, I guess. OG Ravnica and Kamigawa. Yep. Ice Age, if they got the money. Yeah, got both. Ice Age is more expensive, right? What is the going rates of those right now in the market? Let me just check. I think Cold Snap's cheaper though, isn't it? Um, wow. Yeah, it's about $1,100 for Cold Snap. That's its market price is about $1,100. You can buy it on Card Kingdom for $1,000 for a box, but its market price is about $1,100. So I guess $1,000 to $1,100 its market price for Cold Snap. Wow, that is pricey. That is pricey. That is definitely money. That is definitely money. Yeah, for Christmas, we'll see. Maybe if I can get enough interest in that, again, I might have to go the cheap route if I can't get enough biters and just do call time collector box. That seems pretty Christmas appropriate. That's pocket change. $1,000 is pocket change. Not for me. Definitely not for me. That's quite a lot of lettuce. Money flying out of the pocket. Well, what do we got? It's 7:56. We do have one more pack potentially to open up. Maybe we'll open up more if we do get a few more super chats flying this way. But we do have an Hour of Devastation pack. If anyone wants to send a sponsored chat. Money flying out of the pocket. I wish I had that type of money to just fling at things $1,000 here and there. God, the type of fun that I would have if I could just throw $1,000 at anything that I felt like I wanted to at the time. All right. So it looks like the stream is dying down a little bit. Jason says, "Been seeing your flea and store buy / finds bringing in the views A+." Yeah, the flea markets. It's like there's only one flea market that has collectibles, and it's that one that I went to for the video. I searched for the other ones. It's mostly just like food and old clothing at the other flea markets, and I'm not really interested in that. Even for my other channel, I'm not really interested in that. Old clothing is not something that I'm gonna go out of my way for the new channel that I'm doing. Jake, there you go. We got another chat. Jake says, "Don't ever give up on your dreams." There you go, Jake. Thank you so much. I'm trying my best not to. Though there are days that are harder than others, but you know what? You got to put in the grind, put in the work, and hopefully the universe rewards you, right? Blur of Blades is our first card. Thank you so much again, Jake. Avon Reed Stalker, Mummy Paramount. We get Oasis Ritualist with a Kenra Eternal, Gilded Ceradon. That's a big head on there. God Pharaoh's Faithful, Traveler's Amulet, Striped River Winder. Nissa's Defeat is our first uncommon with a Hashep Oasis. Very good card. Really good in standard. And then we have an Ominous Sphinx. I think we actually might have a foil in here, guys. A reason to believe that we have an invocation. No. It is a foil Ominous Sphinx. Oof, that was... Whoa! That was the last uncommon we opened before the rare, and we got it in foil. That's spooky. That's ominous, I guess. And then we got a forest as well. There we go. There we go. Okay. All right. So that is our foil there. There's our rare as a reason to believe. We'll put that aside as well. Not bad. That wasn't too bad. At least we got a foil. Reason to believe is not a very good card, though. That's a pretty poor rare. Although Hour of Devastation has, yeah, Hour of Devastation is all really about the mythics in the set, not so much the rares. Spa Plex says, okay. Yeah, that's definitely the way I felt about that rare is okay. That was okay. That was all right, I guess. All right, so it is 8 o'clock. I am probably going to call it right now, guys, because I want to see Tom Brady and the Buccaneers, and they're right about to play in a few minutes right now. Johnny says those old punch card tokens could be worth something. They might be unpunched. You're right. They might be a market for those later on. I think there's still some value in there, but like think about 10 years in the future. If you have those unpunched, you never know. People might want those original versions for their decks. It could be worth a bit of change for sure. I could see that happening. All right. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining the stream. It's around the hour mark right now. Thanks, especially to everyone who sent super chats. You guys are the best. You're the reason why I can keep doing these live streams. And I just love chatting with every one of you. All right. See you next Sunday, but I'll see you tomorrow for a Magic the Gathering Market Movers. Have a good one.